Oh, what just happened? What is this? Does anybody actually use this shit? Hi guys, how are you doing today? My name's Katie. This is Beautification by Katie. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Today I did my birthday makeup. It was my birthday a week ago, and this is the exact makeup I did, and I loved it, so I wanted to recreate it to show you guys what I did, and I thought maybe you would be inspired. You know, it's not as exciting this year for birthdays, obviously, with everything that's going on in the world, so it's kind of fun to still get dressed up and do your makeup really pretty and celebrate your birthday, even if it's a smaller one. For my birthday, I actually just had my sister and her boyfriend over, and we just sat out in my backyard 6 feet apart and just hung out for a while. It was very low-key, very chill, but it was still fun. It was still nice. So yeah, I hope you guys like the look, and if you do, please keep watching. Hi. So I did my eyebrows. I don't usually do my eyebrows first, but I thought that since I'm doing like a somewhat glam look today, I wanted to be a little bit more crisp today. Besides the eyebrows, all I have on so far is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which I love to use when I'm going to do a stick foundation, which I'm going to do today because I feel like it like fills my pores in really nice. So let's go right into the foundation. I'm using the Juvia's Place stick. It's called Stick Foundation or Color Stick or something like that, and it's in the color LUXOR. I'm just going to go ahead and stripe this puppy up. I'm going to go ahead and just spread this all around with my brush. Guess you can tell which palette I'm going to be using today. This is actually my first Natasha Denona palette, so I am extremely excited about it. Alright, now I'm going to go in with a sponge, just a wet beauty sponge. I believe this is Real Techniques. I'm just going to go in and press it on, but first I'm going to put just a little bit of the stick foundation down onto the sponge because it kind of creates a little bit of a barrier so that I'm not going to be removing any of my foundation. Foundation is on, and then next we're going to go into concealer, and today I'm using the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer in shade Light 40N. I'm going to go under my eyes with that, then I'm also going to do the center of my face and kind of even everything out a little bit. This concealer, it works best, at least for me, if I let it sit for just like a tiny bit. While we're waiting for that to dry, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is my little teeny meaty one. I need to get a real size. Did I say meaty? I did not grab like a regular setting powder. What I did grab is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Luminous powder in the color Do Me, so I guess I'm just going to go over my eyes with that because that is what I have. Alright, so now I want to go ahead and blend out the concealer. I'm just going to leave the foundation, the concealer to sit while I start doing the eyes, and then we'll come back and set that. I'm so excited. So this is my very first Natasha Denona palette. It's the Tropic palette. I got it on Sephora for half off, so I'm super stoked about it. These are the beautiful colors. I was a little bit surprised with how neutral it really is, because if you take out the bottom row and like that yellow and pink color, it's just neutrals basically. So I was really pleasantly surprised. Like, I think this palette has a really nice, like, well-rounded color story to it. So I am using the neutral colors in the palette today. I'm going to be using 3 of the colors. So I'm going to use 2 of the mattes. I'm going to use Fake Tan, and then this is Pastel Melon, and then I'm going to be using Gusti, and maybe a tiny bit of Limoncello. I'm going to do a little bit of like a halo eye, like a very subtle, soft glam halo eye. So let's start with a fluffier brush. I'm just going to do kind of like a wash of color with the Pastel Melon, which was the lighter of those 2 matte colors. Pretty. So this is just just going into the crease and a little bit above. I'm just gonna wing this color out the tiniest bit. So I have to be careful because I didn't set anything yet. All right, now that I have a nice wash of color on there, I'm gonna get a smaller brush, smaller blending brush. All right, so I'm going in with the same color, the Pastel Melon. I'm gonna start bringing it in, just doing kind of like this windshield wiper motion, going back and forth, and bring it a little bit lower than the crease, and then start kind of packing it on the sides to create this halo eye. I love doing halo eyes on my eyes because they're hooded, and I feel like it's kind of one of the easier eyeshadow looks for me to do to kind of showcase my makeup. Because if I do something like a cut crease, even though it looks really cool when my eyes are closed, it doesn't look that exciting when my eyes are open. You know what I mean? So it just, with the halo eye, you can usually see it while your eyes are open, despite the hood. This is such a pretty color. All right, looking good. I'm gonna use a brush. This one's very, very soft. I'm gonna go for something a little bit smaller, a little bit more dense to pack on that little bit of a darker color, which is the fake tan color. And just so you guys have reference again. So the first one I did was Pastel Melon. Now I'm gonna go into fake tan, which is that one. I'm just gonna pack this on the inside and the outside of the lid. It's just like the slightest bit darker than that melon shade. And I really did just want something subtle for my birthday makeup. So when you do the halo eye, what you want to do is, if you look straight ahead, you want the spotlight, which is going to be the shimmer shade that I'm going to put on next. You want that to be where your pupil is. So when you're staring straight forward, that's where you want like the spotlight to be. This is my spotlight symbol for you, just in case you were wondering what that was. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that right there for the moment, and then I'm gonna go in with that color Gusti. Right there, shimmer. I'm gonna do it with my finger. I'm gonna pick it up on my ring finger. Just gonna swirl my finger in it. Okay, so I picked up my finger, and I'm just gonna go like that, like straight down in my eye. And then I just kind of work it back and forth a little bit. So it's extremely subtle, and I really like that. Such a pretty color though. It's got like flecks of like pink and blue, and I like to bring it up kind of all the way. Again, because of the hooded eye thing, that way you can see it above my eye when I close my eye, and I'll show you better in just one second. All right, and I just blend it out a tiny bit on either side, and then I can go back over it with that other color with the matte if I go too far over. So there. And then you see what I mean? When I open my eye, you can still see a little bit of the color coming up all the way. All right, I'm just gonna do the other eye, same thing. Okay, so I love how like subtle it is, but I do want to add just like a touch of drama, just a boop, boop, you know? So I'm gonna grab Limoncello on my finger again, and just tiny little bit in the very center. Whoa, okay, I got too much on there. I'm just gonna tap it on very lightly because I don't want it to be bright yellow. Just added a tiny bit more like highlight to it. I could very easily go overboard with this yellow, but I like what we have going on right now. So that's pretty much it for the eye. What I'm gonna do now is I'm going to move back into the complexion, the skin, and I'm just gonna look under my eyes and see if there's any creases, which there are a little bit. I'm gonna tap them out. My lines look fine. And then again, I just have this Jaclyn Hill powder because I didn't grab another setting powder, so we're gonna do that under the eyes, which I've never done. It's shimmery, it's a luminous powder, but this might be kind of cool. And then I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill powder all over my face to set it down a little bit. And what I really like about this is that it does set your face, but it leaves it still looking a little like luminous, because I don't like having a matte face, but I do like to set my face because I'm very oily. See, it just looks cute. Okay, so now I can go ahead and finish up under my eyes. So I'm gonna go in with that one color fake tan, just under the eye, kind of smoky-ish. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and do mascara before I put on my falsies. So today I'm using the It Tight line. It has the tiniest brush of all time. So it says it's a 3-in-1 black primer, eyeliner, and mascara. I don't know how you would use this as an eyeliner. I don't know, I guess I'm gonna use it as a primer on my bottom. Let's do the top lashes first, and then I'll do that. I'm gonna use the Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara. This is like my favorite right now. It's so cheap and so good. I'm just gonna do a light layer because I'm gonna do falsies. So I'm just gonna do this real fast. Now I'm gonna go in with the It Mascara. How would you use this as an eyeliner? Okay, I need to like watch a video on this or something. Okay. I guess if you're doing really light makeup, this would be cute, but I feel like I need a little bit more drama, and I guess I could build it up a little bit, but I ain't got time for that. So I'm gonna go back in with the Essence one that I did on my top lashes. Just go over those a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. My bronze weave. I have two bronzers I'm using. I'm gonna use the first Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. You know it. The most amazing bronzer of all time. I want to look pretty bronzy, that's why I'm using two. This one's pretty light, but it adds a nice little like shimmer. This one's more like natural. So I'm using this one mostly just to like warm everything up, and then I'll be a little bit more precise with the darker color I'm going to put on in a minute. And with this one, I am going to do my nose. My skin's looking pretty shimmery, sassy. All right, so now I'm going to go into a little bit of a darker bronzer. This is the Pressed Powder Cheek Bronzer from Colourpop in shade Private Party. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of a smaller brush. Okay, love what's happening right now. And then for blush, I'm going to do the NARS Orgasm, kind of high up. I might want to add a little bit more blush at the end. We'll come back to that. I feel like blush kind of fades a little bit fast on me. So, highlighter. I'm using the Benefit Cookie highlighter. Love this. May have gone slightly overboard with the highlighter, but it's okay. It's my birthday. Well, not really. I think I'm gonna set my face next. And then I'll do my lashes and I'll do my lips and we'll be done. So I'm using the Urban Decay De-Slick, with the setting spray. Oh my god, brain. Alright, and the lashes I'm using today, I'm going to do the Ardell 600s. These are my absolute favorite eyelashes. So I'm going to go ahead and do these off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, lashes are on. And I was looking at my skin and it's looking just maybe a tick too dewy-ish for me. So I'm going to use the Essence Brighten Up Banana Powder just in a few areas to kind of tone down the sheen we have going on. Because in 2 hours, I will straight up look like an oil slick. See the difference? Obviously, it's because I put that Luminous powder under my eyes like a jackass. So, my bad. Should be good. Alright, last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I'm going to go through my brows with that. And the Coup de Gras. Are you ready for this beautifulness? It's the Marc Jacobs Liquid Lip Crayon in How Rouge. This entire eye look was basically centered around me wanting to use this lipstick, so that's kind of why I really wanted the eye look to maintain just a soft glamness to it, to not be too much, because I wanted the lips to be a lot. So I'm just going to wipe my lips off. And it's really, really, really creamy. It smells like, oh, oh no, oops. Oh my god. Oh no, I'm making it worse. Okay, it's okay. Oh my god. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. Never happened. Never happened. Yes, look at that color. Oh my god. I'm in love. It dries down a tad too. It's like goes on super duper creamy. It dries down a little bit. I love it so much. All right, well, there we have it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you'll feel inspired if your birthday's coming up to do something a little glam, a little sexy, even though we're not leaving our houses. Still fun. Still fun. We can still celebrate. All right, well, thank you so much for watching again. And yeah, subscribe, please. Maybe, possibly. I would like it if you did. You can watch me do more videos. I also am on Instagram at Beautification by Katie, so check me out there if you want. Otherwise, I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye!